I'll show you. Okay, let me show you. Now I can't even remember the HTML code for anchor text. I have to copy it every time, even to this day. So if we go back to Google, and we just type in HTML anchor text, and we pinch it from somebody else's site. Okay, so for example, this link here is a link which is created as an anchor text link. So rather than having, if I click on that, it will of course take me to a website. But rather than having the http://www blah blah blah, it actually says some text. And this text is very important. That is the anchor text. So if we were marketing rugby balls, then we would want this to say rugby balls. Somebody would click on it and then be taken back to your website. If we were marketing footballs, we want it to say footballs and blah blah blah. So what you need to do is identify all of the keywords for your particular market and then start to create these anchor text links all over the place for your particular keywords. And they'll appear in the search engines and people will find your listings in the search engines, click on them and take them back to your website. So often when you're posting articles and press releases and you're on other people's blogs, you actually need to use the HTML text to create these anchor text links. So here is an example of the anchor of the HTML code. So if I just copy that and I'll go back to PowerPoint and I'll show you. Oh, it's popped up there. Oh, that'll do. Squeeze that one down a bit. Slide him down here. Okay, so if this was popped on somebody's blog or in a press release that was HTML active, this would actually say visit W3 Schools : So if I wanted a link to my In My Pajamas website, I would change this URL here, which is currently http://www.w3schools.com, and put in inmypajamas.com, and then just change this text to whatever keyword I wanted to actually appear as the text. So perhaps I'm going to put in here niche internet marketing. So if this was on an HTML a page, like a blog or in a press release, then the text which would come up would be this, niche internet marketing. And if somebody clicked on that there, they'd be taken to this particular web page here. And this is very, very important. The search engines love this anchor text. So you want to get as many of these as you can in the right places, high page ranking websites with the right keywords. So before you go creating these anchor text links, you need to do some keyword research, which we'll talk about another time, to identify which keywords people are searching for in your market, which keywords you want people to find your website for. And there we have it. I bet you thought it was going to be extremely complicated, but as you can see, it's not really. You've got to get these few things right. You've got to get the on-page, on-site optimization correct, which is relatively simple, and then you've got to get to work creating lots and lots of brilliant content. Yeah, you've got to submit your website to all the web directories. You've got to create some great press releases. And we'll talk about press releases another time, but for heaven's sake, please don't start submitting press releases which just talk about you and your products and services. Waste of time. You've got to submit good, useful, content-driven articles to the article directories, so people start to trust you, and you have your links in there, and they come to your website because they like your content, not just because you put a link on there. Start using video marketing. It's very, very interesting. Use social bookmarking, particularly this one here. Trust me on this. Use StumbleUpon, you can get to the top of listings relatively quickly in very competitive markets. Blog directories, RSS directories, podcasts, well worth exploring these. As I say, there's not much competition in the right markets, they're very, very useful. Forums and blogs. You're probably saying to yourself, my word, Henry, this looks very, very time consuming. And some of it is, of course. My favourites by far are article marketing, because I like to write, a little bit of video marketing, social bookmarking, RSS directories, and of course blog and web directories. and podcasting more and more so over the coming months. We'll be doing some more podcasting. And there you have it. There's a very simple blueprint for how to dominate any niche market on the internet for free. Hope you've enjoyed this video. Please do post comments. Any questions, let me know. If you're one of our spies and you're not yet in my Instant Information Profit program, very naughty, go to inmypajamas.com and grab your free trial. This content is going to be members only very, very soon. As you may or may not be aware, the blog you're on at the moment, we are turning from this CARP blog into an actual paid for information product over the next few weeks and months, and I'm going to show my members how to do exactly that. And besides that, they're learning how to create all sorts of information marketing products and market them both online and, just as importantly, if not more importantly, offline. Have a fantastic day, and I'll speak to you soon. All the best.